One of the highlights the United States has to offer is Florida, a state full of sunshine, warm weather, fun activities, great sports teams, and great business opportunities for those who come looking. In a place where there is so much to do with so much life to it, the state of Florida is said to be one of the greatest places one can live in North America. Or is it? Despite all the life and opportunities this state can provide, it has also provided some of the harshest weather conditions seen on the eastern coast of the United States, coming in the form of hurricanes. Many of these hurricanes, especially in recent months, have been close to Category 5 level hurricanes, the worst there can be. Storms have always been a common occurrence in Florida as they mix in with the sunshine. But every so often, a severe weather storm leaves lasting impacts on multiple communities along the coastlines of the state. The most recent hurricane to hit the state was Hurricane Milton, a Category 5 hurricane that left nothing but destruction in its path. Hurricane Milton caused mass flooding and left more than $50 billion worth of damages to the Tampa Bay area. In an article posted by Forbes, they state that based on a study by the World Weather Attribution, an international science group, Hurricane Milton was wetter, windier, and more destructive due to effects caused by climate change. Owners and workers of businesses in the area have also experienced some forms of destruction as a result of the weather conditions, including Matthew Cunha, a resident of Toronto but often ventures down to Tampa Bay as the maintenance coordinator at Portnew Property Management.
Her name is Juliana. She had a condo on the beach in Madeira Beach in Florida, and the entire condo got wiped out where they had a brand new roof done. The roof got ripped apart, the fence got lifted out, the pool got full of dirt and mud from Hurricane Milton. They were totally washed out.
Even with all the harsh weather conditions that heavily impact the many ways of life in Florida, there is still a population of over 23 million people who still reside there, all while bearing the elements of the environment. Despite all the harsh weather conditions Florida experiences on almost a consistent basis, the people who reside there are still committed to staying there and brave the elements the environment provides. While everyone has their own reasons to stay, many business owners choose to not let the weather get in the way of their livelihood or their work, mainly because of the opportunities and the easier work style there is there compared to bigger cities such as Toronto.
If you ask any American if they rather shovel snow or brace for a hurricane, the answer will always be brace for a hurricane.
Honestly, I can I
Yeah,
can I can atone to that. Like my dad has
yep,
friends there too. I remember a couple years ago, not even with Hurricane Milton, but a couple years ago, I think it was Hurricane Austin.
yep,
Um, they didn't even leave, and it was like a Category 2 hurricane, and they live like right on the beach
yep.
too, right?
Oh yeah.
So you can say it's either crazy, or you can say they're either crazy, or you can honestly either say that it's just not as big of a deal as people make it out to be, right?
It's not, and like I have tons and tons of people down there, friends of mine that all stick it out. And even though, okay, yeah, you lose power for a day. Okay, well, that sucks. But
Yeah.
yeah, within 48 hours, you're pretty much back up and running. And yeah, nobody will, you know, take snow over a hurricane. Florida is a hub that, especially specifically Tampa, it's a hub that it's hard to replicate up north, especially with the laws. It's more so the laws than anything else. Hurricanes really are weather factors. It's all just stuff that you have to deal with. You know what I mean? And I know that with the rising sea levels and everything that everyone's talking about, it's going to be a big consideration factor later on. However, I think Florida will adapt and overcome it.
While it is no secret that the weather is a factor for those who reside in Florida, the people choose not to let the environment become enough of a reason to abandon their homes. Despite all the flooding, damages to industrial land, or the risk of losing their own life, the people of Florida do not let all the negatives get in the way of their life. They choose to endure, rebuild, and prepare for any oncoming danger, environmental or not, that may come their way.